So we got a really cool blaster here from AK Gel Blaster, but I've shown you this before. This is that custom or the limited edition SLR CQB that they sell in that limited edition color. That's the main thing. But what I'm going to show you is some accessories from them. We got a really cool suppressor sleeve right here, which of course you could just use like that if you're just looking for cosmetics, or you can go ahead and put a tracer inside it. So we got a tracer here. So this is from AK Gel Blaster as well. Right, we can see the different colors that you can go ahead and go through. And that's pretty cool. You can see there's a little charge port on there for the USB-C. Sorry, get that in focus. And that's how you charge it up. So this piece is made to go inside, a fake suppressor like this, right? And you'll notice I did put some electrical tape around that, and that's just to keep it in place. You may need to do that depending on the exact widths and everything. And as you can see in here, this is obviously considerably longer than this piece, right? So in this case, I want to make sure that this is in here all the way towards the top. And part of that is that I don't want it moving around, but the other big part is that you can see this has a long metal inner barrel here, right? And so if I were to put a tracer on that went down through here, then the gel balls would most likely miss the sensor, right? Because this inner barrel would be covering it. So if this is on here, and then this is towards the front, we should be able to still, it should be able to still sense those gel balls and give you that tracer effect, because you can't block that sensor, right? Now, if by chance when I do this, it doesn't end up working, then what you need to do in a case like this is put a little barrel extension on there. Or you can cut the metal barrel, but I would advise it's better to just go with a barrel extension. And what I mean is, like a piece like this, an outer barrel extension that would go and screw in place, and that way your sensor definitely won't be covered because everything's going to be connected a little further out. So that's what you need to do if you're ever putting any type of tracer on and you have a really long inner barrel like that. Either get an outer barrel extension, or you could cut your metal inner barrel. But again, when you're cutting that, unless you're really precise, you can make sure you can cut it really clean with no burrs, no edges or anything. Otherwise, that can really mess things up. So all you do is, if you do need to tape it, and again, this wasn't very much tape, but there was enough that if I wanted to keep it up towards the front here, and then that also allows you to be able to reach in and push the button pretty easily on your own. So you can't push it too far forward, because if you did, then the button will just constantly be pushed by the suppressor. So you want to be able to leave a little bit there so that you can get at it. Now the front does also screw off. So if you want to screw that off, if that helps you get it in place better, you certainly can. But you could always use this to screw off to access that charger, so that you can just go ahead and screw off the front when you want to charge it, and you don't have to pull the tracer piece in and out all the time. So these are just going to screw on, and you notice these actually screw on the normal way, but then of course this back piece is threaded for that 14 millimeter counterclockwise. So you're just going to go ahead and stick this on here and just kind of spin it on. And I always even forget sometimes, you're so used to doing righty-tighty that you have to almost think about it. At least I do, and I do this all the time, to be able to get it to spin it the correct way, right? All right, so we got it spun all the way. And if you spin too hard, obviously, then you start unscrewing it. So you want to just make sure that you can get it on there good, and you'll be good to go. All right, so that's the quick setup. Again, akgelblaster.com. Great accessories, really nice blasters. Ships fast from Hong Kong. You should have it in under a week. I'll go ahead and we'll do a demo with this, and then you'll get to see the tracer and this fake suppressor in action. Of course, they offer it in multiple colors too. Comments, questions, post them below. Like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in those monthly giveaways. Thanks.